Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of From the Tips. We're here at Vanderbilt Country Club in Naples, Florida. We're playing the front nine again. As you guys can tell, this is my home track, this is where I work. So we're gonna be doing a lot of videos here. Sorry I haven't been posting in a while. Been working a lot, but ready to get back to the grind. Do a little course vlog here to see how low I can shoot from the green tees, the tips here at Vanderbilt. So you guys just saw my drive, and let's go. All right, good little 6-iron there. So this is pretty much a 3-shot hole no matter what, especially when you're playing the back tees. So I just hit a little 6-iron up and over the tree, drew it around it a little bit just to shorten up my approach shot, but shouldn't have too far left. It's probably gonna have 100 yards in, little flip wedge, hopefully get out of here with a nice 4 to start. Disappointing 6 there for sure. Had about 100 yards in. Little bit far from my lob wedge, but I was downwind. Thought I could get it there. Swung a little bit too hard and chunked it. So it landed short, couldn't get up and down, so made 6 there. We got a longer par 3 coming up, probably about 200 yards. Wow, that was pretty insane. I just hit my 4-iron. Normally, that's like my 205 club, and it wasn't even close. Probably like 3 yards short. Yeah, a lot of wind today, so we gotta take that into account going forward. All right, I'm gonna give myself the 3 there. Kind of hit it off the pin. We have these sleeves on the cups now, as you can see. So it kind of makes this, like, I don't even know, trampoline effect when you hit it with the ball. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and count that one. So we're 1 over, going on to number 3. And if you guys could see on that last one, that last chip, I'm using a technique now where if I'm into the grain, I kind of flip the club so it's toe down, so less leading edge is going into the ground. It helps when you're going into the grain, because when you're going into the grain, the club's going to want to grab no matter what. So I kind of just flip my club almost vertical, so it's just the toe on the ground, and I hit it almost like a normal chip shot. The club doesn't grab nearly as much, and you can still generate some spin and get the ball kind of up in the air close to the pin. So that's kind of something I've been working on. All right guys, we're here at number 3 at Vanderbilt, and as you can see, it's a par 4. You got fairway bunkers on the left and right hand sides. Water is going to be on your right, woods are going to be deep, and then out of bounds left. So wind's going to be kind of in my face and to the right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choke up on my driver, and then I'm going to put it a little bit back in my stance, kind of really just punch it down. It's not a long hole, so you don't really need to hit the ball that far off the tee. You could even go 3 wood here, but I'm gonna go driver, punch it down underneath the wind, just keep it in the fairway. All right, just as we drew it up, We're gonna have roughly probably another 85, 90 yard wedge shot in. Let's see if we can hit a better one than we did on number 1 and get some birdies going.
Alright guys, so you're going to see me walk up to the hole here, and the only thing I'm looking for is the grain on the cup. And for those who don't know what grain is, grain's pretty much just the way the grass is growing on the grain. You can tell this by looking at the cup, and part of the cup's going to be burnt, and that's which way the grass is growing. And the ball is going to want to roll towards the burnt part of that cup. So in this instance, the burnt part is on my right and on your left. So the ball's going to be want to break from my left to right and from your right to left.
Alright, real good birdie there. Happy to get back to even. We're going on to number 4 here. It's another par 4. So this hole is going to have a fairway bunker on the left, woods on the left, out of bounds right. So pretty much the safe spot is you want to be over the fairway bunker on the left hand side, and you should only just have a wedge in. Pretty much the front 9 here is a pitch and putt course for the most part. The back 9 is where it gets a little bit more tricky. Wasn't able to get out on the back 9 today. Just too many members on the course. So pretty much just try to put the drive over the fairway bunker on the left. Wind's going to be helping it left to right. So I'm just going to throw something up in the air and probably try to hit one pretty deep here. Alright, overcooked that one a little bit. Didn't really mean to hit a pull draw there, but luckily on this hole, if you hit it over the fairway bunkers, it opens up. So I'll probably be okay still. Most likely just still a wedge in. Might be in the rough, might be in the fairway, not sure. Alright, good lesson for you guys at home. If your ball's in the rough like mine is here, take a practice swing next to the ball. As you can see, the turf doesn't really stand straight up, which means I'm not going into the grain. If I were to go this way, you see how my club kind of gets caught? That means that way is into the grain. So I know that this way, the ball is going to be coming out a little hot. It's going to be coming out as a flyer. So I'm going to hit my 60-degree wedge, choke up on it a little bit, and I'm probably going to have a little bit of roll. Alright, solid 4 on number 4. We're going to number 5, still even par. It's another short par 4, dogleg left. There's a fairway bunker right in the middle of the fairway, probably about 240, 245 away. So on most days I take out driver and I try to hit it over the fairway bunker. But today we're downwind and it just brings in too much trouble. So I'm just gonna hit a hybrid off the tee and be short of the bunker, and then still have either a short iron or a wedge in. Alright, not sure if that was alignment or face was just open up a little bit, but ended up right of the bunker, still short of it, but like I said, not a long hole, still gonna have something short in, probably about, pins up front, probably about 110, 115. stepped off on that one. Ball was kind of starting to move on that slope there. So thin that one out to the right. Gonna have probably about 25-foot putt off the green for my birdie. Just to try to get out of here with a 4. Solid 4 on number 5. Going on to number 6 here. Gonna be a short par 5. Most of the time it is reachable in 2. It brings in water on the second shot, so most of the time you kind of have to clear all of the water in order to get to the green. Wind's gonna be left to right, so that type of wind, it always kind of brings up a question for me, is whether or not I want to hit a draw and kind of fight it into the wind, or I want to hit a fade and let it ride the wind and kind of get a little bit more distance out of it. So here, since the fairway is wider than average, I'm gonna hit a fade and let it ride the wind. But usually on holes where the fairway is tighter, I'm gonna go with the draw and let it fight the wind. So I'm gonna hit the fade here and just let it rip. Alright, so didn't tee that one down quite enough, skied it, so didn't hit that one very far. Might still be able to go for it in 2. We'll see. It's probably going to be roughly 200 yards in. Decent par on number 6. Would have liked to get a birdie, but that was a really tough putt. Downhill, big right to left break. Good 2 putt to get out of there with the par. We have another par 4 coming up here. As you can see, we got fairway bunkers throughout the entire fairway. This one isn't too long, but what makes this one tough is it does have a pretty tough green to hit. It's elevated, a lot of slopes sloping off the green, so should be pretty much downwind here. It's in the opposite direction of the last hole, so it should be downwind. Just gonna hit something high, hopefully get a decent amount of carry on it, because I'm gonna need to get a wedge in, because the way you gotta land it on this green is you gotta land coming down, because if you hit it a long iron or even a mid iron, sometimes the ball's just gonna roll off in one of the directions, so you're gonna want to have a pretty steep angle of descent into this green. I absolutely killed that one. Got a little flippy with it though, so kind of hooked it off to the left-hand side. There is out of bounds over there. I don't think I hit it that far left. Probably gonna have a tough second shot in. I think I'm probably gonna be underneath some trees on the left-hand side. But yeah, we'll see when we get up there. All right guys, so I have a little bit of a decision to make here. So I can either go underneath this tree towards that green, I'm about 110 yards away, or I can just go up and over the top of it. I'm probably just gonna go up and over, 54-degree wedge, and see if we can get it on. Bad swing. Gonna have a chip and a putt just short of the green to make our par stay even. All right. Ugly bogey there. Drops me back to 1 over. Going on to number 8. We got a par 3 coming up. Really tough hole. Wind gonna be right to left. Luckily for us, the pin is actually on the right side of the green. Sometimes it's way over there on the left, kind of tucked. But here we got pin on the right hand side, right and short, so I can just play a fade into the wind. Hit 7-iron there. A little bit of wind in the face, mostly right to left. Try to fade it back in. End up just short of the green. It's fine, I'll take that. But to me, it feels like my swing's starting to get a little bit too steep. It happens a lot if I've been practicing a lot of wedges, where I start to get a little bit steep on my mid and long irons. The ball just ends up flying up like a balloon. It's the same thing that happened on number 2 today. So just gotta keep that in mind going forward and see if we can still make birdie here. Okay, made 3 there. 1 over, going on to number 9. Dogleg right, par 4, pretty short. It is drivable, but for the sake of today's video, I'm just gonna play it safe, hit a hybrid up there, see if we can make a birdie, get back to even, finish with a 36 today. Alright, had 122 in there, hit a 50-degree, stuck it actually pretty close, but swing itself just feels kind of weird. Kind of gotta figure that one out, but definitely take the result. Pretty close, gonna have about 6 feet for my birdie, get back to even. Guys, 37 there. Wish that putt would have went in, but looks like that was kind of the story of today. If you guys like the content, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Appreciate all the love, guys. I promise more content is going to be coming. I've been kind of busy the past couple weeks, but I got a couple good videos planned for you guys, so stick tuned for that. Until next time, guys, peace.